Hey, what's going on guys? Jolts here, back with another hotfix video. And guys, we got a lot of good buffs today. First off, the Bloody Harvest event is here, and that will be running from today, October 8th to November 5th. During this event, you can talk to Maurice, and he will have you go out and collect souls to go to the Heck Hole. In the Heck Hole, you can find a bunch of cool new items and also take on Captain Haunt. Now, it is the same event we had from last year, but there has been a few changes, and we'll get to those in 1 second. Alright, let's go ahead and jump into the general changes. First off, in the Bounty of Blood DLC, Aletta could bug out and not lead the player to the Trader Weed testing area, but now she should be fixed. For the second change, it has to do with the Galaxy Brain modifier. In DLC 4, if you have the Galaxy Brain modifier and kill Psycho Reaver, he would fall over and block the portal, which means you couldn't get into it. That is also fixed. Alright, onto the changes for the Bloody Harvest event. As you might know, compared to last year, we now have Mayhem 10. That means if all the terror items and annoyance were the same from last year, they would not perform for Mayhem 10. So, they all got buffs. First, we have the Fearmonger Shotgun. They increase the number of projectiles per terror level, and they increase the weapon damage on it. For the Stalker Sniper, they increase the weapon damage on that. For the Gas Call, they also increase the weapon damage on that. That is pretty awesome, so hopefully these items work for Mayhem 10. Now, they did not list the Scream of Terror shield, but now that shields get Mayhem scaling, I'm assuming it's going to be a lot better. Now for the Terror Anointment buffs, while terrified, gain increased damage and fire rate. The more terror you have, the higher the bonus. They increase the bonuses on that Anoint. Before, if you had 1 stack, it was 5%, if you had 2, it was 10%, 3 was 15%. Now it's going to be 1 stack is 15%, 2 stacks 25%, and 3 stacks 35%. That is a huge bonus for damage and fire rate. For the next Anoint, while terrified, deal 50% bonus cryo damage. That was increased to 75%. Now, I do feel like this should be a little bit higher because it doesn't really compete with a lot of other damage annoyance. For example, the base game already offers, 100% bonus damage, 200%, 300%. Yeah, 75% doesn't seem like it's going to be all that great. But you never know, maybe this damage will be multiplicative and actually good. We'll have to wait and see on that. Then we had, while terrified, enemy bullets have a chance to reflect off of you. The more terror you have, the higher the bonus. Before, it was 1 stack for 15%, 2 stacks for 30%, and 3 stacks for 45%. Now it's going to be 1 stack 70%, 2 stacks 85%, and 3 stacks 100% chance to reflect bullets. Guys, enemies have Mayhem 10 weapons. Reflecting that damage back guaranteed is going to be huge. Up next, on Action Skill End, apply terror to yourself every 5 seconds for the next 18 seconds. Now, they did not buff this one, but they did change the text. Alright, now we have the After Phase Grasping an Enemy. Amara fires terror skulls at the target. They increase the damage on that. For Flak, after using attack command, consume all terror and Flak's pets gain 50% bonus fire damage for a short time. They also increase the damage on that. Now, we don't know how much it was increased by, but hopefully it's enough to make, pets actually kill stuff. We'll have to wait and see on that. For Moe's, after reloading, consume all terror and create a Nova that does cryo damage. They increase the damage on that. Alright, that's it for the terror anoints. So, onto the 6 weapon buffs. They buffed all burst weapons. They increased the burst fire rate of assault rifles, SMGs, and pistols, but not for legendary weapons. So all of the white, green, blue, and purple weapons should be a lot better. Next up, we have the Laser Sploder. They increased the damage scaling and weapon mag size on that. That's actually pretty exciting because this weapon was a lot of fun back on Mayhem 4. Now we have the Conference Call. Initial target will now be hit with the weapon's extra projectiles. That is huge. A lot of the times when you shoot this thing, the intersecting pellets would miss and not do anything. Now it's going to be a guaranteed hit. That is awesome. For you Jacobs fan, the Maggie. They increase the weapon damage on that. Okay, here's a really good one. The Psycho Stabber. They increased the melee damage on that. Before, it was 120%. Now it's going to be 340%. Yeah, so for melee builds, this is going to be the new weapon. Finally, we have the Masterworks Crossbow, and they increased the weapon damage on that. On to Zane. 6 of his skills have been changed. Or I should say received buffs. First up, Cold Bore. With this skill, you got bonus weapon swap speed and bonus cryo damage. Since the bonus cryo damage was very small and only for 1 shot, they massively buffed the damage on it. For the next skill, we have Duct Tape Mod. With this skill, the first shot fired from your gun has a chance to spawn a grenade, but it has a short cooldown. Before, the cooldown was 8 seconds, but now it's going to be 4 seconds. Yeah, so they cut the time in half. Up next, Like a Ghost, Zane and his Digiclone have a chance to ignore bullets. After activating an action skill, your chance increases even more. They decided to increase the bonuses on that, so now your chance for ignoring bullets is going to be a lot higher. Next skill is Trick of the Light. With this skill, you get bonus cryo damage if enemies aren't focused on you, but the bonus was kind of small, so they increased it. So now you're going to do even more cryo damage. Now we have Best Served Cold. Whenever you kill an enemy, they create a Cryo Nova. They increase the damage on the Cryo Novas. Not a bad change. Next skill is Fertility Belt. Zane gains resistance for non-elemental damage. After killing an enemy, all elemental damage you take is converted to non-elemental damage. They did change it to give you even more damage reduction. Alright, on to the changes for 4 of Zane's class mods. First up, we have the Anti-Freeze. They increase your movement speed even more while taking cryo damage. Before, it was 25%, so the new value hopefully is a lot higher. Yeah, I'm really hoping it's enough to overthrow the cryo slowdown, but we have to wait and see on that. Up next, the Conductor class mod. They increase the damage bonus on that. Before, you would only get 25% bonus shock damage depending on your action skill duration, but now it should be more. Now we have the Executor class mod. When you get a kill, you get bonus accuracy handling crit damage, status effect damage, and status effect chance. Gearbox mentioned that before it was a small amount, so they significantly buffed all the stats more. Finally, we have the Techspert class mod. Before, when you got a kill, you had a 5% chance to recharge Sentinel's cooldown and duration. They said 5% is a small amount, so they increased it even more. That is pretty cool, but I do feel like it needs an extra effect. The Scene Dad's already going to give you 100% action skill uptime. Alright, that's going to be it for all the Hotfix notes, so let me know below in the comments what you're looking forward to the most. For me, it's going to be all the terror buffs, and also the 340% melee bonus on the Psycho Stabber. That is going to make a bunch of fun melee builds. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and of course, if you did, then please be sure to leave a like, because that'd be awesome. And if you guys really enjoyed it, be sure to sub. You guys have a great day, and I will see you all later. Peace out.